You follow me? See, I caught the tail end of it. So take it from my perspective though. I just pulled up. You saw that, and I can see you two going back and forth. Man. Look at me like I'm your son. I'm treating you like you're my son. I'm gonna tell my son. I'm gonna give my son the same advice.
On 5 of them graves, y'all can't do my boy like this, man. I ain't gonna let y'all do it. On 5 of them graves, y'all can't do him like this, man. Fuck 4 of them. On 5 of them, y'all can't do my boy like this, bro. Stop playing with Lil Reese, nigga. Y'all know, man. Y'all know Lil Reese, like, man. Yo, man. Yo, hold on. Y'all know he be with Reese and them. Like, stop playing.
Oh! Y'all niggas ain't no shit.
Niggas ain't no shit.
All you motherfuckers talking about Chief Keef ain't no hitter.
Yeah.
Chief Keef ain't this. Chief Keef a fake. Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Y'all don't
fuck
know
up.
that nigga. Y'all know that nigga got caught with a ratchet. Shooting at the police and shit.
Facts.
Nigga been on probation since fucking.
I don't know when.
Fucking stop fucking playing them like that. Them niggas savages out there. If I catch another motherfucker talking sweet about
I catch another cop talking sweet about keeping them.
Niggas roll with Lil Reese and them. Did you not see In This Bitch remix?
This cop ain't see In This Bitch remix. That's the problem. The cop ain't see In This Bitch remix. The cop need to see In This Bitch remix. Why the cop ain't see it? Why the cop playing? The cop ain't see In This Bitch remix. You gotta play it in the squad car.
You understand what I'm saying? So all you doing is just calming yourself down. Let me go talk to him and see what y'all was going back and forth about.
Look, Johnson, he came in before. He locked me up. I got locked up.
Oh, he know you.
Wait, how the hell he know the cop name? All right, that's a problem. If you know the cop name, that's a problem.
He know me. That's why he was doing that.
Okay.
He thought I had a protector order. He said, come here, you violate your protection order. Whole time, Johnson, I never violated.
You can feel that air?
Yeah, I can feel it, Johnson. Whole time, I never violated.
Okay, so you can feel that air. They got the AC in the back.
Johnson.
You didn't?
The judge.
You live here?
Yes, where I stay.
You got a charge on you?
I had a charge.
What happened to the case?
I'm on bond right now.
You on bond?
Look, they put me on income up to.
They give you got a bond condition?
It got off. Yes, they just
Oh, so you clear on that?
I'm clear on everything.
Okay.
Go back to my crib, everything. My girl Mary right now, it's like I came in the house like 8 in the morning, 10 in the morning. She just heated up right now. So she called them and said, y'all come get me. I just want to leave out. Yeah, he pulled up and said,
yeah, my computer was down, so I couldn't read all the information.
He pulled up and said, you violated your protection order. I ain't on the protection order.
Oh, and that's what y'all were going back and forth when I put.
I ain't on the protection order.
Me not knowing that, and me, I'm just on the safety side of it, right?
Man, I'm not.
Before.
Man, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for my boy, man.
Things get out of control. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me a second. So I caught the tail end what y'all were going back and forth about. What was going on?
So last time I came out here, he was beating on her. He just got bonded out. His name's Court date. And less than a month.
You got any criminal charges on him right now?
Not right now. I mean, he's just violation of this order. Trying to figure out if the protective order is still active.
Okay. So the reason why I cuffed him because y'all were going back and forth. So it looked like there was some type of dispute going on with you and him. That's the reason why I put him in handcuffs and separated.
No, you're
right?
good. No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm the one that arrested him last time.
Okay then. So go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna let him cool off.
Yo, one thing I say about Texas, they don't play.
That's fair. Over 61, you clear?
So I told him to do your thing. He thought maybe you had a protective order. So that's why you're being detained, okay? If you don't, you don't. If you're good, you're good. What's your last name? Let me see. Hold on.
How do you want to clear your last call?
You live here, right? You on the lease? Why she call the police on you then? Is my phone ringing? Hold on. Is that my phone or yours? Man, hang the phone up, man. Don't start calling nobody. Tell them you'll call them back. What's your last name? You hung the phone up, man?
muted. No longer muted.
Hey, did they serve you with a protective order for this man?
The protective order is removed. I just gave him the paperwork. It's no protective order. It's removed.
What did he do wrong?
All I did was call y'all so that I can leave my house peacefully.
Okay.
Because I don't want him bothering me. But it's no protective order. I'm telling you that.
So what I was telling him when I pulled up, them two was going back and forth. I don't know what they were going back and forth.
No,
that's why I put him in my car.
Anything. I just wanted to get in my ride.
You done anything wrong today?
No, I'm just trying to go. All I'm trying to do.
Oh, they're letting him out. Hey, y'all didn't play with the super savage, man.
Suck up this air, man, till this guy is done.
What? Hey, what did he say? He took the handcuff and said what?
Suck up this air, man, till this guy is done.
Suck up this air? Pause.
What this nigga talking about today?
At least he took the handcuffs off. I thought it was protocol that if you're in the back of the squad car, you gotta be cuffed up. Okay.
So he doing some type of investigation. I'm gonna let him get finished with his business, and then I'll let him go.
Shout out to this black dude, this older black dude. He seemed like he's being fair. It looks like, so for me to break this down, it looks like Reese has a prior run-in or knows the guy who is the Hispanic cop, and the Hispanic cop
What's up,
knew
PP?
maybe the last time he was out that there was a restraining order or some type of protective order against the woman. So when he pulls up this time for whatever the call was based on what the woman said, he sees Reese and says, bro, really? And probably immediately puts him in cuff, believing that what was going on the last time is still in place. But Reese is saying, I went to court and it was dropped.
Yeah, just chilling, man. Had a long, stressful day, so I'm just on here chilling. Seeing what Act talking about.
You got anything on him?
I'm waiting on the DA. But
What's good, party people?
I don't suspect what it for here at this house.
Who the fuck is going to jail right now? I don't even know who's going to jail
And
right
they're saying that it's got taken away, and they show me this. This does not show me that effective order got taken away.
I see what you're saying. All right, I got you. Do your business, man. I'll wait on you. So he gonna check and verify what you tell him and it's true and correct. If it is, we all good.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the
If it turns out
most
to be something different, we'll let you know.
annoying shit is a cop that talk like this. Like his voice is stuck in authority mode. Like, yeah, so what we got going on here? Like, bro, that shit's annoying as fuck, bro. That shit mad annoying, bro. Like, nigga, talk calmly, nigga. You not helping nobody calm down talking like that. Yeah, he looked like one of them lame ass cops too.
Okay, he can't be within 20
Oh,
feet
funny
of the
shit.
house.
I just
That's a bond condition.
look how this is my house. The judge just gave me.
Oh, is this nigga?
Oh, I get it. I just got it, chat. I just got it. Don't even ask how I know this. So, the woman called the cops on him before, and the cops either through a
Hey,
judge
Amber.
agreed and put in a protective order or restraining order. Saying you can't contact her, you can't come maybe within whatever of the house, and he got locked up. When he got locked up, he then got bond. His bond said, hey,
Is my shit echoing at all?
you can't do basically the same things. You can't contact her, you can't go near the house. Right? He thought because his bond was basically dissolved, so they took so he had an ankle monitor on. They took it off, or they agreed to take it off and take off the bond conditions. He thought he was good, but the protective order is still in place. So it's two different orders. They're just saying the same thing. The protective order, don't talk to her. But he got locked up and he had to go to jail. Him getting out on bond said, hey, part of your bond. You can't talk to her and you can't go there. He got his bond clear, but the protective order is still there. So it's fucked up, but like it's kind of a miscommunication.
This is why you stay out the court system when you're dealing with females.
He think he's
Stupid
clear,
shit like this happen.
but he's not. Oh man. So, are y'all lost? If y'all lost, I'll explain again. Are y'all lost? Do y'all get what I just said, or should I just like break it down a little bit more? Again, it's 2 orders, right? So y'all get it, right? Tell me if y'all get it. If y'all get it, I won't explain it again. Wow, that kind of sucks, right? So the way it works in like domestic violence situations, even if it's your house, if you're the person who they claim have done something to the other person, they'll ban you from your property, your own house, as long as they believe the woman lives there too. So he could be paying rent. His name could be only on the lease. If they feel like he's living with his baby mama there, or baby mom or girlfriend there, and she's been there for over 30 days, if she calls the cops, he has.
Imagine having your girlfriend.
No matter if he's paying the bills or not.
Squat in your house.
Actually, usually with protective orders, don't ask me how I know. Usually beyond, they try to get those settled in like a week or 2. Usually beyond that time, because imagine now he's banned from the house and he can't go there. Why would he pay rent? The judge, they could actually have that in a hearing to force you to pay rent, to say, hey, you still have to pay rent even though you can't go there.
Imagine paying rent for somebody who put a restraining
it's basically a restraining order.
Crazy.
And then because he got locked up because of the restraining order, so she got a restraining order and his arrest, they gave him also a bond. The bond says exactly what the restraining order says. So he thought he was good to come back after the bond got dissolved, right? So he had an ankle monitor. They took the ankle monitor off. They said, oh, that's fine. There's no bond conditions. Maybe put money down. Who cares? But there's no bond conditions. You probably just, maybe the only thing that like you got to call into a PO or call into somebody like, pre-trial release, whatever. And he's like, all right, bet. So I can go back to the house. Him going to the house, there's still a order of protection for the woman that has yet to be decided. So the bond is good. So he's not getting a bond revocation. What he's getting is breaking the original order of protection that he didn't solve yet. So he had to solve 2 things to come back. He solved 1. Which is kind of fucked up because like unless you're like really in tune with this shit, you're gonna think if a judge says, okay, we're taking this off, you no longer are barred from going to blah 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 blah. You're like, okay, so I can go back to the house. Except you have another order of protection that you have another case for that you can't go. So it's fucked up.
Protective order is good for 61 days.
How?
Okay.
How?
So after 61 days, you can come back. But
Listen on Maurice. Go ahead and cover, man.
Okay.
Keep money.
Step out.
Damn. I'm gonna go to jail.
You know what the funny thing is? That's what happens. She probably called the cops. I ain't gonna lie. Unfortunately, she probably called the cops on this nigga because I don't know how he is with her. The cops are the only person who could talk to Reese. He probably giving her 300 combination, do the most.
I can't
so she
be going
called
to
the
jail
cops
behind
probably
a
not to get him
female,
arrested. And again, if you've been in a toxic
that shit
relationship,
will make
you
you
know
want to kill somebody.
Sometimes people start
In
using
GTA.
police not to get people arrested, but to get people in line.
Okay.
However,
that's a big
it
house.
does get to the point
Ain't no,
where the
ain't no
police
little house.
don't
This house got an upstairs,
and
downstairs.
Even the person who
Upstairs,
called can't
downstairs.
stay there. And that's what it is, right? So the
You
girl
have to
called
go
the
to
cops
jail?
not
What?
to arrest him.
You
She
just
didn't
got
even
out.
try to.
That's crazy.
She went to go get a document and said, "Oh no, don't lock him up," but she wanted the cops to get him in line. But it's already baked into the system. He's going to jail.
And
We'll explain it to you in a second. We will. We're going to tell you everything you know. We're not going to hide nothing from you. Okay, me and Larice were having a long conversation before you got here. And I was telling him,
Which now he's gonna have to go back to jail and get another bond. And obviously we know
I didn't even listen to it yet.
either a subsequent of this case or like some type of subsidiary of what happened with this case turned into him getting 5 years.
Because I
But
know
it
it's
does
gonna be
look like
fire.
this girl, at least in particular, she don't look like she want him to go to jail, right? Let's keep watching.
Come on. Get in my car.
He didn't hit me. All I was trying to do was just leave. I wanted y'all to come so I could
go in my car. Go ahead.
That's it.
Can I get my jewelry?
What's up?
You listen to it yet? The scissor shit?
Okay, I got you. I mean, you want to take with you to the jail? I mean, have it on? Okay.
He said the box.
Hold on.
Nah, I'm gonna let you do that. Hey, we'll deal with that down there. You can take it off and stuff.
No, hold on. Take this.
Alright, cool. So right now, I'm gonna put it. You got anything else on you? Face walk me. Alright, face walk me. Alright, step in there for me.
Look, I don't just want to talk to you.
What's up?
Yesterday, I just had the ankle monitor on.
I got you. But get in the car. I'll explain it to you. Seriously, I'll seriously explain it to you. Okay? Get in the car for me.
This right here where they're like, yo, we don't give a fuck with what.
Yeah, that
When
side.
they say get in the car, nigga, talk to the judge. That's what they're trying
We
to do.
go ahead, go to jail. Like as soon as I step in this bitch, I'm going to jail.
Come on, man. Get in the car for me.
Damn, man.
I was trying to explain it to you over there. I was trying to keep you calm and all that. But I have to call the district attorney at this point.
Look, I'm just trying to think, like, how did I violate my protection order?
Look, step in there. I'll explain it to you. Step in there. Tavares, come on. Step in there for me. Come on.
I'm just saying, though, like, how did I violate it? Like,
I'll explain to you once you get in the car.
I feel bad for my boy, man.
Pick your pants up, you gonna
Yo,
step in.
Reese, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Like, you my nigga? Reese, wait, hold on, what the fuck? I don't know why I went back to there. Reese, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. You gotta cut cut the lawn here, my nigga. Reese with the low cut, undefeated. Ops was running like no else. You growing your hair, ain't been nothing but bad luck. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. I fuck with Reese, though. You know what I mean? Damn.
At this point.
look, I'm just trying to think, like, how did I violate my protection order?
For me. Bro, once you get in the car, pick your pants up, you gonna step in there.
It's hot. Could you please come back, man?
What's up?
Could you come here? It's hot in here, man.
I got you. I'll turn it on, but put your feet in there. Alright.
Good on you.
Damn.
Charles 5'6". Charles 5'6", one custody. Oh,
Get involved. You understand what I'm saying? Once you made that first outcry and you really went to jail for that first outcry, and once they released him and whatever the condition was, then that is final. But you
What happened on the phone?
okay, so like I was trying to thank you earlier, the bond condition and protective order different.
we're gonna take it from there.
They take care. Protective order conditions are different. They're completely different. The judge can say, okay, like you can come over here on a bond condition, but the protective order is what takes me, right?
So what did the protective order say that's giving you cause to lock him up right
the
now?
protective order does not allow him to be within 200 feet of this house for 61 days.
That's what we just got removed. Is what I'm
That's the
explaining
bond.
to
I just
you
got off the
on
phone with
Tuesday.
I just got off the phone with the district attorney. They're the ones that
Ask him, do he want his phone?
Weapon
If he
on
want it,
police against
If
the
he
black
don't want it,
man.
allow him to get the telephone numbers that he need out of it. If he do want it, give it to him.
Thank you, sir.
They removed the address from the protective order because we had a no contact custody agreement at first. I mean, protective order. We're allowed to have custody, and it also removed the address.
Gotcha.
They took it.
Is this his baby mom's? Because they're talking about custody, and then they're talking about custody usually have to do if y'all have kids together, and then you know, she said remove the address off of it, which shit, that might be a thing, but clearly the
I got
cops
a
were saying they talked
ponytail?
to the DA and they
What
said
the
no.
fuck?
He had a GPS monitoring band on. He doesn't have the band on no more.
I understand now.
That's
But
So I'm not understanding how you have cause to lock him up. And I'm telling you, he didn't hit me. I didn't say he harassed me or threatened me. All I said was I was trying to leave my house. That's all I told y'all.
the district attorney said the protection order is active. Okay. Getting contact with your lawyer, that's up to them. But he's within 20 feet of this house. That's what the district attorney took charge for.
I don't see how that's not the same as the paper that they just made him
That's a
sign
bond
showing
condition.
you that the address was removed. That's what we went down. That's what I went down there for, to remove their protective order. That's why I went there. This was on Tuesday. That's the paper that they gave him. He probably signed something more than that, but the protective order was removed on Tuesday, and we were allowed to have contact. I was in the court. The district attorney, the man that's over his case, is in the court, and his lawyer were all present. We were all there together at the same time.
That's actually interesting. So she's saying kind of like what's necessary. She's saying that
The question is what led to this.
she wasn't there for the bond. She was there for the protective order and it got removed.
What led
But
to
clearly
this?
that paperwork, it might be a paperwork problem. I'm gonna be honest with you, because she's saying no, it's not the
Can't be that
the
bad.
bond.
She don't want him to go to
It's
jail. Right.
It's the protective order
I get you.
that was removed.
So it's no protective order. It's
There is.
removed.
I
The cop is saying there is a protective order.
I understand where you're going with it, but the fact is it's still there.
I don't see how you saying it's still there, and I'm
Okay.
literally telling you.
Essentially, what they're telling her is that, listen, my nigga, you shouldn't have called the cops in the first. If you really didn't want us to lock him up, you shouldn't have called the cops in the first place. And here's the thing: whether there is a mistake,
Yeah,
or
like,
there is a
How
mishap,
you gonna blame
with
the court that he
paperwork,
going to jail when you
and
call the
maybe
police?
the
That don't even
protection
make
order
sense.
and the bond has been dissolved,
At least you could tell she ain't mean for the nigga to go to jail.
it's not reflected in our system, so we're taking away your boyfriend anyway. So if you didn't want him getting locked up, when you called us, you should have knew that these things were happened recently. We're locking his ass up. So don't get mad because we're locking him up. This is what the law says. Somebody said she's a real one. I mean, she's trying to hold him down in a sense.
But you already
But
called the
the
cops.
reality
Exactly.
is that-
She already called the cops.
The reality is that she called the cops, right? Like, trust me, I know this. I know this very well.
It's unfortunate.
It gets to a point where the police, they don't give a fuck about the person who's calling, because the way how domestic violence works is that they kind of start realizing that they become a third party to a relationship. Like, you're calling them to just get the person scared, and they're like, that's not our job. We come to lock people up. So after a while, the person calling, the moment you call, arrest. That's what they do. So that's kind of what happens. So she's trying to save him, but they're pretty much looking at her like, we would have never been driving by here and just seen his ass. You called us to come here, and when we put his name in the thing, it says he shouldn't be there. And when we pull up and we see his ass there, we don't need you no more. Okay? So we don't care what love triangle y'all in. We don't need you. We're going to bring his ass to jail. So y'all go sort it out with a lawyer and go pay for that.
Do you want your phone with you? Yeah. Okay.
Smart man. You give your baby mama or your girlfriend that phone, nigga. By the time you get out of jail, nigga, you gonna have another protective order.
I have got an act on that. She was just trying to explain to me that she just had the house removed and the condition. But the fact of the matter is, the DA said the condition.
Hey, you just get to post this shit.
1 second.
How your whole business out there. How long ago was this? Like
1 second. Hold on. Let me.
6 months or some shit like that.
What's that? Oh shit, my bad.
Alright. Okay, so, kind of unfortunate. Let me see if I can find out a little bit more information about his sentence. Lil Reese, 5 years. We want to figure out why that is.
Will he go to jail for 5 years behind that?
Charges
Oh,
explained. Okay.
man.
Lil Reese, legal issue has witnessed a new development as a rapper has been reportedly sentenced to 5 years after being charged with aggravated assault on a family member. He'll serve a sentence in a prison in Texas and supposed to be released in early June 2029.
That is crazy.
Um,
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Okay, they're citing Flacco as the source. I don't know. I'll look into this a little bit more. There's a little bit more to the story. So this was a convenient headline as it piggybacked off that body cam footage we just saw, but I don't think they're related, honestly. Now, this might be a pattern of behavior, but I don't think that's that woman that makes him be in jail for 5 years. I think what's happened is that Lil Reese, maybe you could say that's his Chirac history. He's had a very aggressive tone and attitude with women in general, and maybe that was flying in Chirac, but these other women, they're quick to call the cops on his ass. And he's had multiple run-ins. This says it was a family member. That woman we just saw in the body cam looked like it might have been a girlfriend or so. So it looks like he has a little bit more going on that we obviously know about. But apparently if he was sentenced to 5 years, right? I would imagine that he probably has gone through a trial. 5 years is a significant amount of time, right? There's no way he took a plea for that. He must have went through trial, which doesn't look like it would have to do with this, because this woman looked like, as you know, this was in June of 2020, or no, 2024, this year. She was trying to get him out, so I don't think she's the one who sent him to jail.
GG, bro. Oh my God.
But everybody knows Reese, man.
And to see how quick he went to jail over nothing. Obviously, he went to jail for nothing.
Unfortunately. Okay, so it's kind of sad, right?
He went to jail for nothing. 5 years for nothing.
Chat.
I mean, that's a very true and interesting way to frame that. But I feel you. That is also this
is some weird ass
you
shit.
Can't deny facts. Weird. But that's a funny.
Burna Boy and Gunna are in the studio.
That's a funny thing.
In Nigeria making music. Now,
nigga say he gonna miss
two great artists. Obviously, Burna is the fucking GOAT, or one of the GOATs when it comes to Afro beats and music of the sort. I like to call it cultural and soul and uplifting music. And Gunna, Gunna's Gunna. He makes great music as well. But the interesting thing why this is popping is that Burna Boy has been seen hanging out with his ex. Who is his ex? It's the woman who ran for the hills as soon as he caught a RICO charge. We're talking about Halle Bailey, which is DDG's baby mama. Her sister, her name is Chloe Bailey. Okay, so if you look up Burna Boy and Burna Boy and Chloe Bailey, you're gonna see a lot of shit. Let's get to Twitter. You'll see the videos. It shows, they were documented. Shout out to my people in Lagos in Nigeria. It showed essentially her landing there. And I don't know if he sent a Maybach to pick her ass up from the airport, but after that, we just kept seeing them together. Burna Boy and Chloe Bailey. Remember, she used to date Gunna right before he caught a RICO. Look at her.
Why does she keep doing this?
Face on his chest. Now, granted, I want to be very clear. With all due respect, I keep telling you, women, they don't go down. They date up. Burna Boy is a more successful artist than Gunna. Get mad all you want. That's the facts. Burna Boy is a stadium artist. Burna Boy is an international artist. And yes, Burna Boy, while he might not sell more in the United States than Gunna, he is wildly more successful than Gunna. I want to be very clear with you. So her being with him, that ain't no downgrade, okay? And when you see her pop out this openly, listen, she gonna learn how to, listen, jollof rice gonna be her favorite food, okay? Not whatever they serving up in Atlanta, okay, by the gas station, by the BP. Never. I'm just keeping the bean with y'all people, okay? So Burna Boy is that guy, okay? Now, you should know he's that guy because you can stop seeing her with his ass, holding hands, okay? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Apparently, he sent her some flowers. They're here, dirty dancing, kissing. This is how she came to the airport. Look, she walks out the goddamn airport. You should have sent private jet, but you flying to Lagos, you might just want to just take the first class flight. She walks out the airport, and this is how she got greeted. Look at this, chat. Oh my God. We gonna mute this up. We ain't trying to copyright, but damn, the flower bouquet. She got the headphones on still from the flight. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh man. I've been there. Okay. Later on, she was seen. You know what I mean? I didn't even know love was like this. By the way, Chloe Bailey. I'm tapped into the whole world. Steph London might need a fade from you. Steph London, if you don't know, used to be Burna Boy's ex. If you want to know, last, everybody to start breakfast. Listen, that song is allegedly, essentially about him breaking up with Steph London. Okay, he was with her. Then he had like a side chick. Her name is like Jada Kingdom. Shout out to Jada. Actually, let me not call her side chick because she's Jamaican. And all my Jamaican women, we could never, Jamaican women they don't live in the land of side chickness. So Jada Kingdom, show it to you, Madonna. She wasn't a side chick, but she was, one of Burna Boy's trophies. Burna Boy is like the African version of Future. Okay, he's running through him. Everybody's getting knocked down. Everybody. Burna Boy, he's the ultimate nigga. Okay, he's the most popping, doing his thing. Him and Steph London had some shit. Jada Kingdom and Steph London start beefing over him after he wasn't fucking with either of them. You know what I mean? He bought allegedly Steph London like a Rolls Royce back in the day. I'm giving y'all some tea that y'all might not even know about, but you know me. Yo, shout out to all my people from Lagos. You know what I mean? Everybody keep trying to call me Igbo, but I'm really I think I'm Yoruba. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, listen, Big Act be tuned in. Look, it says Steph London Rolls Royce. Let me tell you, my boy. Look, guess who bought Steph London this? They were we actually don't know if he Burna Boy bought her that, but people assume Burna Boy bought her that big, Rolls Royce Collie. You heard me? Anyway. Look, it says Steph London released his clip of, and by the way, this is recent, released his clip of when Burna Boy bought her the car. So they're saying Steph London feels away, or, you can't let go of the prize. Burna Boy, the big prize. So they said Burna Boy been popping out with Chloe Bailey. So Steph London got to let people know, yo, when he was with me, he got me the Cully. So she dropped a video of, here we go.
Damn, look at the stars. It's got shooting stars as well, babe. Shamara was like, there's a shooting star in here. I said, well, I thought she actually saw a real one.
Inside the car.
Yeah.
Steph wants Burna back. Come on, I see it. It's all good. Yo, that's the African giant. Pause.
I see it. So nice.
Yeah, he gonna be buying Cullinans for Chloe Bailey now. I ain't gonna hold you. So she dropped this well-timed video, lets you know this is my man who had got it for me back in the day. You know how girls be doing some weird flex. That ain't your man until he buy you a Cullinan too, right? So she was flexing and shit, all type of shit. You know what I mean? I bet. So Burna Boy, he's getting cozy with Chloe Bailey. You feel me? He's with her. Look, flew her ass out to Lagos, popped out with her. You know what I mean? Pulling up in the Aventador. You know what I mean? SVJ. Look at him. You know what I mean? He got her dancing around like one of the video girls. Yo, what does Chloe Bailey even do? Like, I know she was in a movie, but I know she's Beyonce's co-sign, so I just let her rock. But yeah, Gunna, you ain't getting your girl back from Burna Boy. Burna Boy too nice. I'm sorry. Gunna, you good? But listen, you
okay? Can you please stream the music again?
Burna Boy's that nigga. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah, sorry, Gunna. Sorry, your girl belonged to Burna Boy. Okay.
You heard me?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, she walking through
like when you was making the music and stuff. Can you do that
right
again?
Now, thinking like she's the prince or she's the queen of Wakanda.
Wait, let me see what you stream right.
She don't want your ass, Gunna. Like, we don't even know if you good in Atlanta still, nigga. Nah, she good off of you, brother. Even though you still lit, you popping out here, but still, that's Burna Boy, nigga.
Right.
Big Burna, nigga. Okay. A lot of y'all be sleeping on these international artists.
What's strange?
These international artists richer than these niggas. Burna Boy got more money than Gunna. I'm telling you, it's a fact. The nigga does arenas. He does one or two. No.
What stream are you on?
Stadiums.
Your stream?
Yeah. Gunna does maybe one or two arenas. He still ain't going to full arena tour. So this thing got way more.
Why you got him on the stream? Put your stream up.
Level, okay.
I'm reacting to.
So yeah, she pulling up, and also in Africa, this nigga probably look like, you know what I mean. He probably look like it's one of the coming to America.
Okay, we can watch him later.
They're bowing hands and feet to this motherfucker. Look, you know what I mean?
Not right now.
Like, I know she Beyonce's protege, but she probably feel like Beyonce when she go over there. You know what I mean? Burna Boy is really like that.
This is actually my first time seeing him live, to be honest.
Look.
I never watched this live.
Now I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Hey, Chloe Bailey, yo, enjoy your 7-8 months. Burna Boy, he's a whore. He's like Future. He just keep running through him. You know, that's his thing. So enjoy your
Wait,
time.
so what does he be
Just
talking
know
about?
You ain't gonna last. That's how it goes. By the way,
Music and shit.
look what he said.
Come on now.
Burna Boy's bae Chloe Bailey steps out rocking his most expensive item, which is a million ODG neck piece. Yeah, of course. He put his chain around her ass. You know what I mean? Like, yo, shout out to my people. Yo, shout out to my Niger people, man. Yo, all these American baddies, y'all could get them too. That's what Burna Boy is proving. They ain't nothing. All you need is bread. That's a fact. Put $1 million around her neck, she walk around with you, nigga. That's a fact. When you got a $1 million chain, nigga, you could bring her to Ethiopia, nigga. She walk around with you, nigga. Look, that's what happened. When you burn a boy, nigga, you put that chain around her goddamn neck, nigga. It don't matter what the fuck. Yeah, nigga. That's how it go. Tell her ass to hop up in that car. Yeah, nigga. Hop up in that Rari. Yeah. Got 13 securities, 15 hoodmans. Yeah.
Thirsty, bro.
Burna Boy gotta let people know, yo, y'all American niggas, y'all can't fuck with me. I could get y'all bitches too. Yo, Gunna, you better come over here and do a collab, nigga. You ain't getting your girl back. That's a fact. Yeah. Burna Boy, that nigga, I gotta let y'all know. Yeah. And don't y'all for a minute think that, yo, Burna putting her ass on. That's a fact. Burna's that nigga.
Huh?
Yeah. He put the chain on her and that. Look at his ass. Okay.
Hi,
Yeah,
my name is
man.
Crystal, everyone.
Shit. I know when Christmas come. Yo, Christmas is gonna be funny over the Bailey's crib.
Feel free to join.
Yo, you know Halle Bailey gonna be like, yeah, my baby daddy DDG. You know Chloe gonna be like, my boyfriend Burna Boy. The fuck is you doing? Yeah, they squabbling over who could get the most lit nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. Burner is the guy though. Burner is the guy. Yeah, he got her. Oh, he been linking with her. I didn't know that. I thought he just started hitting it. He been hitting it for a long time. Oh, he was with her at the Billboard Music Award in 2022. Oh shit.
She just be looking thirsty everywhere she go.
Yo, Gunna, you not getting your girl back, nigga. I don't care what you got going on, nigga.
Like, I don't know.
Yo, Gunna, you got a better chance of getting back cool with Wham, nigga, than getting your girl back, nigga. Gunna, Burna is not giving your girl back, nigga. I don't know why you went to Nigeria, nigga. I don't know why you went to Lagos, nigga. You ain't getting your girl back, nigga.
Oh my gosh.
You might as well
Look who joined.
wherever the fuck Wham and them be at, nigga.
Now look who left.
Relationship back, but you are not getting your girl back. I'm sorry. She's a Lagos queen right now. I'm sorry. Damn, nigga getting flowers by a nigga. Okay. Mr. Gunna, we have the jollof rice over there, and then we have the elephants and zebras over here. Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Welcome to Nigeria, Ghana.
Welcome to Nigeria, Ghana. Yeah. Boy, you about to be eating jollof rice and all that shit. That's it, my boy. Shout out to all my Nigerians, man. I gotta come to yo. Hey, listen. You know, my closest friends are always Nigerian. I gotta come to Nigeria. I gotta roll out the red carpet for me. Okay. I love y'all. I love y'all over there. I love y'all over there. But yeah, you know what I mean?
What?
Okay. Pretendian FBA woman to leave Burna Boy. What the fuck?
I want a man from America, and that's it. Because I know he's from a chosen bloodline just like me. I'm sorry, and that's it, and that's all. I don't care if my...
What type of Lion King shit these niggas be on? We're FBA. Hey, did y'all see this? Yo, Fat Joe beefing with the whole FBA. I know what FBA stands for Foundational Black Americans. Here we go. Fat Joe FBA. So let me give you the breakdown real quick, right? So, and yo, Tariq, you my guy. I fuck with you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
who in the Discord?
You know what's so funny about this FBA movement? You know when they try to box people like, you know. So here's my thing on FBA. I'll give
Why
you
they think she under the
yeah,
desk?
bro, we're all black people.
Why they think you under the
We
desk?
should
That's
celebrate
crazy.
and be inclusive
No, I see. They
black
say she under the
immigrants, just
desk.
like FBA. So FBA is a foundational black
Why
American,
is that?
which means you could
Why
trace
is
your
that what you're
lineage
bringing
back
up right
to
now, though?
slavery in the United States. Okay, which means
You wanted to
your
say that.
lineage got brought over here by colonizers, damn it,
That's
right?
crazy. I thought,
Now, obviously, I'm a first
how late is
generation
the
American.
chat? How
If you don't
late
know,
is the chat? There's no way
I
that's
came
what
over
you're
here when I
bringing
was
up
like
right now.
10.
No, I just
I was
was
born in
reading
Jamaica.
it.
Like,
I
my
just went
lineage
back
is
and
from
read.
Jamaica. Now I'm a black guy. Like me accomplishing my goals, I'm glad to wave the flag of saying I'm a black man doing this in America. For whatever reason, and I don't know if it's because of like this whole like movement to try to get, what do you call it again? Reparations. There's a movement that has separated black people where it's like, all right, man, all you Negroes who are immigrants or first generation or whatever, y'all ain't really black. Or y'all ain't really like part of this real movement. And I'm like, what movement? They're like foundational black Americans. So they have essentially boxed out everybody, like people like me. And I don't really give a fuck, honestly. I think it does hurt black people as a whole when you have, okay, we have black people who are fighting not only oppression, but also trying to, continue to strive and do things to not only promote equality, but to break down barriers. But then you have some people within the black community saying, nah, well, some of y'all we don't give a fuck about because y'all not foundationally black American. And for that, I look at it and I'm like, okay. Now, I mean, I really just don't know what to say. It's like, wait, so some of y'all black people don't want to be cool with our type of black people? Because, I come from Jamaica, which also has a ancestry that's also filled with slavery. It was a colonial, it was a country that has a colonial past. Like, the people that's on our currency in Jamaica, some of them were slaves that fought against and rebelled against slavery. But whatever, I get it. That's not America. These FBA dudes are saying, nah, fuck y'all. Y'all are tethers or y'all are whatever. We only care about like the foundationally black Americans. So for me, I used to think that was like their way of saying if reparations get given out, we shouldn't get none. I don't give a fuck about no reparations, and I don't know any Jamaicans, and I know a lot of Jamaicans who came over here. We're not here saying give us reparations. So if y'all just wanted to have the reparations pot, cool. But whatever. Like, I'm still black, and whether people like Tariq would want to box people like me out the paint, I support him and I love him, and I love everybody that's black. There's obviously some traditional traditions that are different. There's some cultural slight differences, but at the end of the day, we also got to think about the macro perspective. When we walk outside, they look at me as black, they look at Tariq as black, right? So I kind of look at it as a little bit divisive, but I'm not going to knock him because maybe he has a goal, right? Now, what that has turned into is just like, I don't know, it's like really like, it's like classic, I won't call it racism, but it's what happens to make sure that the lower class don't get to fuck with the people in power. The way how you don't get the people who aren't in power to fuck with the people in power, you get them to fight with each other and focus on issues that have to do with each other rather than focus on the class that supposedly has put them there, right? It's like the people who are leading or who you think are Illuminati or whoever, the people in power in the United States, when it comes to people saying, well, this is unfair, you guys are getting A, B, C, and D, and this is why, I hope I'm not being scatterbrained, I want to be very concise in what I'm saying, but even like this whole thing about the United Health CEO getting killed, the people who are billionaires in this country and the people who with real power never want the people who are poor to focus on them and say the reason why we're not getting where we need to go is because of that.
That shit was crazy.
If that was the case, people would storm Apple, they would storm Amazon, they would
30 cops
the real headquarters. They would attack the people with the real
That shit
power.
made no sense.
But instead, that doesn't happen. You know what happens? Infighting and just divisive shit that never ever boils up to the people with the power. So my theory is that the people with the power need to create division among the people that don't have the power, that they could never band together and come for them. So when I see the FBA shit, it's kind of like little, like, again, brother, if y'all just say, oh, well, if reparations get given out, it should just be given to us, but we're all black people. I'm like, all right, whatever. Bro, I don't think no Jamaicans coming over here like, give us money for slavery in the United States. No. But this FBA movement has turned into, let's separate black people. You're not black enough. You aren't the black person who we represent. And fuck with Tariq a lot, but I can't tell if Tariq is doing that just to create a lane that he completely owns and is completely subservient to his, like, you know, ideas and ideology, or he really, like, that's what he's really standing on, because it doesn't seem to help black people as a whole. Anyway, I say all that to say, by the way, I interviewed Tariq Nasheed, and again, when he's talking all that FBA tether stuff, I don't get offended. Bro, I just don't get offended, right? But I don't know how beneficial it is. Anyway, I know you're probably saying, well, what the fuck got to do with Fat Joe? Apparently he had some comments at Fat Joe. I don't know what he said. Let me see if I can find it. Tariq Nasheed, Fat Joe. Let's look it up. Okay. All right, here we go.
Well, you said that Fat Joe is disrespectful for saying that blacks and Latinos created hip-hop 50-50. Did you actually say 50-50?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's just not true.
That's not true.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to Fat Joe, but yeah. I mean, Latinos were around, but you can't say 50-50.
Not at all. Not at all. You can't even say 90-10. I mean, they came later. In the movie, all the pioneers, they were like, yeah, when we were doing it, there just weren't no Latinos participating. We had a couple in the audience watching, but they just came later. They just weren't into it early on. And that's the truth.
Yeah, and listen, you've had very prominent Latinos over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Legs, of course, Big Pun, and Fat Joe, and Cypress Hill, you know, MC Frost. Like, there's been a lot of very important figures in hip-hop. But I guess if you're talking about the original, then yeah, it was all black people.
Right, and the thing that's rubbing a lot of people the right way, there's this whole push just suddenly for there to be this co-creation. Because now hip-hop is going to the Olympics, breakdancing is in the Olympics now, so now there's a big corporate drive, and there's going to be a lot of corporate money there. So now hip-hop and breakdancing and b-boying is looked at as a positive. When black people were just doing it, it was like, oh, look at those Negroes on the floor. What are they doing? That's not real dancing. That's not real music. But now that it's being internationally accepted, they have to say, well, black people didn't really do it on their own. So they're doing hip-hop like they do other genres. They do the same thing with rock and roll. It was negative until white people did it, and then rock and roll is a white thing. Country music, our sister Beyonce has a hot country album out now, and they're making it seem like she's co-opting somebody else's culture. Country music comes out of foundational black American culture. So what happens is we let people come in and just take the culture and then turn us into guests in the culture, because that's what they're trying to do with the whole Latin situation. They want to go from Latinos were 50-50 to Latinos actually created breakdancing and black folks got it from them. That's where it's going. And that's where a lot of people are like, hey, let's put a time.
Now,
I don't know if you watch
okay.
it, but I hope you
and I think this is a little bit apart from the FBA shit. Me particularly, and, you know, again, I don't really give a fuck to be on sides. I just try to speak how I feel. Yeah, if Latinos want me to believe that they created hip hop, fuck out of here. So I'm gonna agree with Tariq Nasheed. I don't think they did at all. I'm sorry. Like I think the roots of what hip hop is really rooted in obviously Black American, but African and specifically Islander Black Black Islander culture, for example, Jamaicans, right? I think, again, I don't want to just be like biased in terms because I know I'm Jamaican. I don't be like, I feel like Jamaicans have more claim to try to say they influenced the first spark of that origin of hip hop more than Latinos do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, I know there's respect to Latinos, but it's like, bruv, with all due respect to y'all, we seen y'all creativity. Y'all reggaeton is a ripoff of reggae, and y'all took this part of it and made an entire genre. I'm sorry, we're not giving you the credit for creating shit after that. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Okay, so I don't like to agree with some divisive shit, but I don't know if Fat Joe was saying that. But Latinos ain't create a motherfucking thing when it comes to hip hop. Cut that the fuck out. What the hell? Like, I'm sorry to tell y'all. What the fuck? Latinos ain't creating nothing. Yo, I love my Latin people, but y'all know reggaeton is a real ripoff of what niggas is doing. And I refuse to believe that y'all created hip hop or did anything that was really influential in the origin. Now, have y'all did things that have helped advance it? Of course, I would never say that. But to create it, come the fuck on, bro. Come on, stop it.
Time out on this and back it up and tell the truth.
Somebody said they didn't borrow from reggae? Nigga, reggaeton didn't borrow from reggae? Are you out of your fucking mind? you know the whole pattern of the beat, like the core structure. There's been lawsuits about this. It's based on one song. There's one reggae song that the whole reggaeton subgenre was created using basically the skeleton of that beat. Cut it out. I don't want to sit here and argue with y'all. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that breakdown.
Listen, ain't no niggas coming over here saying that they influenced salsa and merengue. Okay? If there is, I'll tell them to shut the fuck up too. But let's just call a spade a spade. Us niggas ain't saying we invented salsa, merengue, and bachata. I don't want to hear motherfucking my Puerto Rican brethren or my Dominican brethren coming over here and saying they invented reggae and they invented motherfucking hip hop. Stop it.
Dancing is in the Olympics. I fell in love with hip hop breakdancing in the 80s in elementary school.
Oh yeah.
And but it seems like when you look at modern breakdancing, it's really run by the Asians now.
Yeah,
the Koreans, the Japanese, those are really in the forefront of breakdancing. So the fact that it's in the Olympics, I expect some Asian.
Yeah, Vlad, that doesn't matter though. Like, for example, reggae,
there's a comedian.
The biggest connoisseurs of reggae these days are Asians as well, and also Eastern Europeans.
What's dude's name?
Because they have adopted reggae in its very original and primal form, and they just replicate that. So when people think about how reggae has progressed, they're like, who's keeping it still authentic and still like back to what it started from? It's gonna be the Asians. And if you ask a lot of Jamaican performers, they used to go to Asia and get paid a lot because the Asian marketplace, they appreciate the authenticity of it. But I've never heard Asians say they were connoisseurs. They never say that they were people who created. It seemed like they were just people who allowed, not necessarily copy, but they imitated to a certain extent, if you want me to say that.
With gold medals at this point.
Oh yeah. Because you had people like Poppin' Pete and Boogaloo Sam, some of these West Coast guys. They were over there in Asia for years, teaching them a lot of those hip hop moves. So the Asians are great students too.
Yeah. A$AP Rocky actually showed up at the premiere.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
That's dope.
Good guy, real solid guy, real solid guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to play the whole thing. So let's get to what Fat Joe supposedly said. Here we go.
These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that.
Okay, let me stop it here. Do I think Tariq is a radical black racist? We got to be very careful with that, especially using the word racist when it comes to black people. Could black people be racist? Yes. Do I believe that Tariq is racist because he's doing this FBA thing, I think that's a stretch right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, again, there's every group that's very, like, they might be inclusive to a certain extent, but they're very protective of their group. Like Jewish people, they're very protective of their group. Could you call them that they're bigoted or racist because they protect their identity and they stand up? No, you would actually be seen as ridiculous. You'd be seen as an anti-Semite. So again, we have to be careful in labeling or throwing that label on even someone. Again, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that he says, but Tariq Nasheed, black racist. Hold up, brother. Hold on, Fat Joe. Let me keep hearing.
Okay, it's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't.
Here's the problem with what Fat Joe is saying. I agree with you because I am Jamaican. However, because Tariq Nasheed might have a different outlook on contributions in the United States, or even why maybe a person like me is here, I am black and he is black. That's not racism. Okay, that's not racism at all. Okay, now it's still an issue that's under the umbrella of where there are systematic problems that have to do with culture, race, and tradition, but it's not racist, right? Again, he's not hating on he's not hating on being black, and that's what I look at racism to be.
Down with them,
Right.
right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Jamaicans look just like black Americans. I'm Jamaican. I look like black Americans. I'm sorry. No. See, this is where I love Fat Joe. But y'all Puerto Rican and Cuban and Dominican niggas, don't lump yourself in with us Jamaicans. No. That's not what Tariq is saying. He's not, again, his gripe with people who might be Jamaican or Trinidadian or Haitians isn't that we all look alike. Unless, tell me if Tariq has said otherwise. If he said otherwise, I'll get at him too. But no, that's not his issue. So that's the issue with people like Fat Joe, because Fat Joe, who is Hispanic, there not only is a cultural difference, there's a phenotypical difference. You could tell a black person from a Puerto Rican dude, usually, or someone who looks like Fat Joe.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say it name? We're going to give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And their shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Yo, man, you got to be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro. Far as I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now, and it's hip hop's 50th birthday. And the guy who invented it, Grandmaster Flash, my brother carried his crates. My babysitters made up the.
Now, what Fat Joe is saying here is definitely factually correct. If we think about the lineage and how hip hop grew over time, it's impossible to say it without also acknowledging the contributions of people who were Latino, right? All the Latinos and Latinas, of course. For me, my only objection is to say that they started it. Like, yeah, of course, like, black culture and Latin culture, Latino culture has been really intertwined, especially here in New York. But again, when we look at hip hop as a black art, we ain't gonna give the credit to a motherfucking Puerto Rican nigga to say he started it. Of course, did the Puerto Ricans and the culture that Puerto Ricans have brought influence it? Yes. But started it? Stop playing. Just like, yo, it's like somebody tell me that, yo, reggae was started by a nigga in Puerto Rico. Like, nigga, I flip the fuck out, nigga. I get go J-Man on you. I bug the fuck up right now, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. I bug the fuck up. So, yeah.
Let me hear you say, ho. It's two girls, twins, used to babysit me. They made up. Let me hear you say, ho. So they have a big problem, these guys, right? So they're against anybody who ain't with them. So this ain't a popular message. This ain't what everybody's saying. We might be giving them too much light right here is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
So there's a small minority to get on them Twitters and they running it up. We got a fucking Looney Tune like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's a loony bin, right? We just said that the drug of choice is attention. It's this and this and that. They get a guy who, he was a legend, he's brand Nubian.
Right.
And he's the wackest nigga in the crew, be clear.
Like in a Lord Jamar.
But now, this nigga might be like trying to get lit, trying to say anything. The world's flat, the this, that, anything to go viral.
Okay. That was one of them, is it?
I just told you I stopped my shit because I go too viral. I'm scared. I'm too viral.
Right. I think we in the information era, and some people just they see so many paths, they decide to pick one, and some of them ain't the most popular one. So, you know, they just.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that this opinion comes from a tribe.
Right.
It comes from a group of people that hate everybody but them. You know, there's radical Jews, there's radical Catholics, there's radical Puerto Ricans.
Right.
There's radical anything. If you do enough of that shit, enough of in-house racism.
Now, I'll agree with that a little bit. I do think what Tariq is doing is that he's radicalizing some of what people who are cultural and
y'all doing?
are feeling and being radical. It's like there are
Hey.
okay, so you have white people that might be racist.
AMDC.
A
Hey,
radical
Crystal, I did not know today was your birthday.
pure blood of like
Oh, yeah.
white ethnic
Happy
Americans
birthday.
that
Huh?
have blue eyes and blonde hair, and they don't even accept other white people, and they feel like everybody else is trying to taint them and
You okay?
taint their blood.
What you do?
Yeah,
Nothing. I lay down all day.
You wind up looking
You
at
got
the
to
world
go
fucked
get drunk,
up.
Crystal.
You can't even move
No, I don't like celebrating
You
my
understand?
birthday.
So that's
I
how
was
this
telling
shit
y'all,
come
we're
about.
serious.
These guys don't like nobody but them.
Why does everybody
Fuck
say
this
that? I
guy.
done
Why- how can you
came by
say
like
that?
Because
3
Tariq,
people said
Bro,
that.
you
oh my
live in my
goodness.
hood? Do you know where I'm from?
Go ahead,
You know, we
celebrate.
did
It's
my brother's
okay. If you're not gonna do
funeral.
nothing,
More
buy
black
yourself
people
a
than
cake
Spanish people at
and
the
a
funeral sitting
bottle
next to
of
my
I
wine.
ate
brother.
some
You
hot
know where the
chips.
fuck I'm from. But you trying to tell us what happened over here.
You know what? You got it.
Tariq's
You
live.
got it, Crystal.
Rock with Tariq, but like Tariq gotta explain this a little bit. I'll go watch him.
Thank you.
Puerto Rican and the whole crew was
Thank you.
big
Thank
fun. He took all his money. What's his name? Triple Safe. He's broke.
No.
That's not Tariq, is it?
No.
Yo, do that on my
Had his
birthday
shit
though. I like
Yeah, you
celebrating
do.
mine.
because he was telling the truth.
Yeah, you can do it. I got mad at somebody for trying to do that.
All the legends I know, when I go to the
You
legendary
can
shit,
definitely
they're all black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And I sit there with them and I'm like, and they don't believe it. They don't understand. They don't understand like that talk. They're like, yo, what the fuck is this about? Like, they're confused.
Now, one thing I'll say, and I hate to say, but we have to say, if we're talking about Puerto Rico or even the Dominican Republic, these are two countries. And remember, I hate when people try to equate like being Puerto Rican to just being a race, right? Because people in Puerto Rico are different race, creeds, and everything else. Being Puerto Rican is not equivalent to being black.
Was
right?
good.
And when he's saying Puerto Ricans and black,
shit, man, I'm not gonna lie.
I understand why
I don't
somebody
know what
might
this
have like
is.
a issue with even accepting that, because here's the thing.
This shit is getting me.
You know what's really popping right now in Puerto Rico is Latin music, where Bad Bunny.
Are you gonna explain why you had a sword earlier?
We're talking about Anuel and all these people.
Why I had a what?
Number one, it's super.
Why was you walking around with a ski mask?
Super colorist.
Oh, I was
colorism. I always say, like, you know, in America we care so much about racism because that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, man.
In countries where people look a little bit more similar,
I do that almost every other
and
day.
there's not hard race lines. There's colorism.
You did what?
There's colorism. We're all black people in Jamaica, But now the lighter
You be doing that by the end of the day.
Like you're better.
About every other day.
And the reason why I
Why?
ended up with like Puerto Rico is like
meditate.
they'll
Oh,
be damned if they
oh,
had
so
to
it's
give
like it's
credit
meditation.
for what they got going on now with like Latin music
Oh,
in the
okay.
sense of Bad Bunny and well,
I just need a little time to myself.
to somebody who was
Let niggas know it's okay to
super
sage
dark
your house.
or somebody who was
No, so it wasn't the saging part that had got
so
me.
No, yeah,
of course,
but
you know,
that's what I do.
again, as much as I agree with Fat Joe a lot,
There's more before that.
yeah, I'm not mad at you getting checked a little bit because Puerto Ricans ain't gonna. You think Puerto Ricans gonna let some random nigga from the U.S. saying that they're the one? Nigga, they won't even give credit to like. Obviously, there's no, you know, if you really know the history, there's no direct lineage, but nigga, even though he's Hispanic too,
I be
you
meditating.
think they're gonna be like, oh, the reason why we get
I haven't in a while though.
being
I ain't gonna lie.
accepted by the United States,
That's
and
that
others
might be
is
what's wrong
because
with
a
me.
nigga like Nori paved the way. No, like they look at their shit as solely Latino and solely from their country, and they ain't trying to share no fucking credit. So why the hell, when we talk about hip hop, we got to be talking about what y'all Puerto Rican niggas did? Let niggas have their shit just like y'all have y'all shit. You know what I mean? Have y'all been influential? Of course.
Fuse, the Pioneers, the Grandmaster Flashes, the Cool Hercs, the Melly Mel's, they're like, yo, we don't know what the fuck these people talking about. Because they on Twitter and they doing a little something, but I don't know what the fuck these people doing. Like, they're confused. They fucked with the wrong nigga. That's the problem. Fat Joe the wrong one. He always been the wrong one. He the Achilles of the shit. He gonna come out with that. So you remember Achilles? They wait for the nigga. They look. Is he coming out? Is he coming out? Achilles run out with the sword. Oh my God!
And you know, with all due respect to even Fat Joe, and I know he's, you know, I guess he's Puerto Rican or whatever. Yo, let me tell you this, man. Like these days, Dominican music is popping. You know, 6ix9ine went down there and he's fucking with all the Dominican like vibes and everything like that. You know, shout out to all the Dominican artists, you know, Rochi and all these other people. Like, shout out to all them, but like, bro, Dominican Republic is the most racist island, period, my nigga. They share a fucking, they share a landmass with Haiti, and they fucking hate Haitians, my nigga. You ever went to Dominican Republic? They treat Haitians like it's like the aliens, my nigga. Like, if there's a darker skinned guy who's a Haitian guy that happens, they almost ridicule that person. Like, racism is on another level in a smaller place. Dominican Republic, and I don't care what none of y'all say. I've seen it myself. People who are Dominican do not fuck with Haitians. They look at them as lower class, dark skinned, weird motherfuckers. That's a fact. So again, it's like, bro, like, and put like this, a Haitian would completely fit in the United States with African Americans, just like an African does. So when you see that, we also got to talk about that, which that doesn't get talked about enough, right? Because them Dominicans, they do not want to be linked with Haitians, bro, and they share a country with them niggas or share a landmass with them. They don't want to be
You
linked with them
Echo
niggas.
and Kyrie.
So all that shit, like, all right, when Haitians get, you know, well, obviously they're not trying to do it compa. Like, if you don't compa is a Haitian music. They're not trying to do it compa, but it's like, bro, like, I don't fuck with Haitians like that. But like Haitians, like when I look at hip hop to me, we have African, Haitian, Jamaican. We have a lot of black traditionalist countries into it. When I hear like a Puerto Rican nigga jumping in this shit, I'm like, nigga, this ain't no fucking merengue. Nigga, get the fuck one out of here, nigga. No disrespect. But like on some real shit. So like, I'm sorry. Y'all do the Haitians, I'm sorry. Obviously he's not Dominican. Dominicans do Haitians crazy. I'm sorry. They do them crazy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I'm a Jamaican. We look like Haitians, bro. If you're African, you look like Haitians. So when you see how they're treated over there, like, whatever Fat Joe be talking about, man, pipe down, nigga. Like, we not running over there to try to claim what y'all and Ozuna and J Balvin got going on, nigga. So y'all do y'all thing over there, nigga, and claim what y'all claim, but don't try to come over here like y'all made hip-hop, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm sorry.
They fucked with him. They got him about the tent. This nigga, they got, yo, this is the wrong nigga. He don't care.
Now, even when me saying all that, I do think FBA is a little bit divisive. Okay, all right, cool. Let me see. What's
That's Roots in particular. What y'all did was some historic stuff, family. Getting on code and making the Democrats crash and burn after they done spent billions of dollars.
Yo, y'all go to Tariq's page, man. Tell Tariq I rock with him, but tell Tariq, man, listen, we got to be together, man. I'm Jamaican. I'm very proud to be Jamaican. You know, I never ever disown the fact that I'm Jamaican, and I understand I really feel foundational Black Americans need a hug, because again, I understand it. Immigrants come over here, y'all have done all the work and built a lot of shit, and we come over here and we are enjoying it. I get that. And we want to salute y'all. And also, like, when it comes to, like, reparations, I understand why it might be like, yo, act. Now, I might be like, act, you rich already, so you don't need it anyway. But it's like, I understand why it might be like, yo, an immigrant from Jamaica at this point shouldn't be included if reparations are given. I actually even understand that. I understand the FBA and that type of wave. But I do believe that, you know, us, whether we're Jamaican immigrants, whether we're African immigrants, shout out to my people from Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Liberia, South Africa, shout out to my people from Sudan, shout out to my people from Egypt, shout out to, like, there's so many great countries that they come over here and they do amazing things. I feel like the FBA kind of like y'all be trying to make it seem like other Black people y'all ops. Like, that sounds kind of crazy. Anyway, I won't get too much in there. All right, cool. That was Fat Joe saying. Fat Joe, I'm disagreeing with you. I do think people like Tariq, and I hate to say like, but I do think he's kind of separating people a bit. But I'm not gonna knock some of the points he has, and we gotta find middle ground, right? But I will say, you know, with all due respect to somebody like Fat Joe, bruh, there's so much division within Black people that when you start talking about Puerto Ricans and shit like that, we just looking at you like, my nigga, like, we still don't even, bro, they got FBA's beefing with Jamaicans, my nigga, like, bro, we don't give a fuck about no Puerto Ricans right now, nigga, the fuck, like, yeah, you can't have an FBA looking at somebody who came from Nigeria, nigga, with nothing and made something, and they're looking at them as the ops. So again, with all due respect, you know, I would say to Fat Joe, just chill off on the side till, you know, the core politics figure itself out. And the core politics is Black people as a whole. And yes, there's Black people in what do you call it again? Puerto Rico, but these other countries who historically has fought those battles. For example, the entire Africa, you know, continent, and a lot of these countries, whether in the Caribbean or otherwise, we should probably think about that first. All right, let's not get too much into all that stuff. Shout to, yo, my nigga Burner really fucking this nigga girl, and this nigga showed up and smiled. Your Burner Boy's that nigga, man. All right, cool. Where are we at with? We do have more topics, people. Just give me a second. Yo, y'all started doing y'all Christmas shopping yet, Chad? Okay. I got some stuff. All right, man. What's this? Oh, we didn't look at. Wait, did we look at Kanye's deposition? So there was a Kanye deposition from 2021. Is this here in full or not? Okay, I think this is it. I think this is it. Give me 1 second. I think this is it. Okay. Okay, so chat. Let me give you an interesting thing about lawsuits. So obviously we all know at this point, in a criminal lawsuit, the ultimate price you're going to pay is losing your freedom, right? Obviously, in a civil lawsuit, the ultimate price you're going to pay is usually monetarily, right? Now, obviously, what's necessary for a criminal lawsuit is beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yo, okay, I'm back. All right. Okay, you're back. Okay, that's what we got to. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Okay.
Wait for me, wait for me. 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 Wait for me.
nigga.